Like Jen Psaki, she looks shrew.
Yeah.
She looks like someone who is like a teacher that you're like, oh, not this lady.
Yeah.
Like if you got a substitute teacher, it's it's Mrs. Psaki.
Yeah.
Oh, great. You know?
Yeah.
Imagine that gig.
What?
Being a fucking White House press secretary, you just have to lie. You would have an argument with her, and she wouldn't even try to be accurate. She would just try to dance around the truth. We'll circle back to that. But what I'm trying to say, what the president means is like, when they have those speeches, it's not about truth. That's the most frustrating thing about that. Like when Peter Doocy from Fox says, well, the president said this, and this, like, well, I think the president means this, and it's good for the world, and it's good for and it's just bullshit. And all they're trying to do is just make it sound good. That's all those speeches are. Just make it sound okay. Make it sound good. It's not about relaying information or facts or being accurate or transparent. It's just about sounding good enough to get out of that with a win or at least a draw.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
They're like lawyers for the president.
Worse.
Yeah.
Worse, because lawyers have to stick to facts. Like if the defense gets the evidence and the prosecution gets the evidence, you get to look at it. You're like, that's not what the numbers are at all.
Right.
Like she can just lie.
Right.
She just bullshits about things.
Right.
She bullshitted about so many different things that are not true. She said that the vaccines were FDA approved, gold standard approved. Like, no, they're not. They're not. It's emergency use authorization. This is a lie. You're saying it on television. Everybody knows this. People are going to be able to look this up. There's a lot of those things that she did. Where it's just to make it sound good enough to get out of there with a W. Let me get out of there. Thank you. Bye. No more questions. Like, I got out of this one.
Is that a sign that perhaps the federal government should step in and issue mandates?
Well, I think the question here, one, that's not the role of the federal government. That is the role that institutions, private sector entities, and others make.
So tonight, I'm announcing that the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated.